Okay, guys, this one is one of those, it's not really a you need to do it example. This is more of an information example. All right. So I'm going to go through this, relatively quickly, but let's just look at it. 6, this is a constant. It doesn't have a variable behind it, so that means the variable, if it were there, would have an exponent of 0. So it's a degree 0. All right. This one, the exponent of the variable is 1. So it's a degree 1. This one, the highest exponent of the variable is a 2. So this is degree 2. And then the last one here, D, the highest exponent of a variable is 3. So it's degree 3. Okay? Now that just went in order. But now here are the names that I want you to know. And some of them are familiar and some of them will be a little bit different. This is a constant, meaning it has no variable. It does not vary. It is constant. It's always 6. Okay? This next one, we've seen this one 1,000 times. We know how to graph it. When I do graph it, its picture is a line. So we would say that it is linear. Okay? That looks like linear. Okay? The next one we've been working with recently. It's raised to the second power. The degree is 2. And it's called a quadratic. Okay? And then the last one that we're going to talk about identifying by degree is raised to the third power. It's going to be called a cubic. Okay? Now guys, the last thing here, identifying a polynomial by its terms, not by its degree. This one is just, it has one term, so it's a monomial. Mono meaning 1. Okay? 2 terms in the next one, so that one's going to be a binomial. Okay. C has 3 terms, so it's going to be a trinomial. And then the last one has 2 terms, so it's a binomial. Okay. So we see that we can actually classify these polynomials either by their degree or by their number of terms. Okay. Now, Connor just asked a good question, and he said, what if I had 4 terms here? What if I had, 3x cubed plus 2x squared minus 4x plus 17? Okay, so I've got this term. Let me use a different color for marking the term. I don't even know if it of course it didn't record that. Here we go. Let me try again. 3x cubed minus 4x squared plus 2x minus 17. There we go. All right. So now that one has 4 terms. What do we call this thing? That's one term, that's another term, that's another term, that's another term. Remember, the operator in front, meaning that thing that says subtract or add, we don't really think about it in those terms anymore. That's the sign of the term that's behind it. Okay? This thing has 4 terms. What's its name? It's a polynomial. Okay? We don't really have, we don't call it a quadnomial. Okay? Beyond a trinomial, we just call it has 4 terms. It's a polynomial with 4 terms. Okay? All right. Good job, guys. Let's look at that next example.